Hey guys, welcome to this video. So today I will be sharing what is in my bag. This was a highly requested video, so I'm super excited to share this with you guys. And I do want to say that I'm currently on my emergency medicine rotation, so I honestly don't carry a lot of things that I need for patient care. So this is going to be very different when I'm on my surgical rotations like ENT, where we typically have a lot of supplies for either cutting out sutures, cutting out drains, dressing wounds, things like that. So I will do another video at a later time sharing with you guys what I carry in those bags. But for today, I just want to share with you guys what I carry in my typical bag when I'm working in the ED. So I first want to say that I typically have been using this one. I've been using this Longchamp bag for a very, very long time. All throughout medical school, this was my go-to bag. I absolutely loved it. However, I recently got a new MacBook Pro and it is a very heavy computer. And I also walk to work now. It's about a 5-minute walk, which it's not very far, but I find that when I put everything that I need for my day in this purse, it gets really, really heavy. And especially since I'm walking to work, I do feel like it is really heavy on my shoulders, and I would like to prevent back issues in the future. So I recently just changed over to a backpack. So everything that I have now is in this backpack. This is something that I just had at my house already, so this is what I just changed into. But in the future, I do want to invest in like a nicer backpack. I'm thinking about the Lululemon one. I feel like I've seen it around the hospital and it's super cute, so that's one that I'm thinking of getting. But this one is the one that I'm currently using. It's just like a very basic black backpack. It definitely does the job. I don't need like anything fancy at all. So this is what I'm currently using, and let me show you guys what is inside. So essentially there are two major pockets that I'm using, like the big pocket here, and then there's like a smaller pocket here. So I'll show you guys first what is in the bigger pocket. So the first thing that I always have with me is my MacBook. So I don't know why my thing just turned off, but other things that I have inside is this ENT Secrets. This is a really good, like a basic intro to ENT book that I think is really great, definitely as a med student. It is also good as an intern. There are definitely other books that I could be using as an intern, and I should be, but since I'm just kind of like getting back into intern year, this is just like a good refresher of some of the things. So I just read this on my downtime, and I just feel like this is like a really nice high yield book. Then I have my planner. So I am a paper planner type of girl. I definitely like to have the physical planner and to write things down. This one is by Day Designer. You can get this off of Target or Amazon, and I really like this one. I've been using this one for years, and I just have like all of my to-do lists, and then I also have like my schedule for work as well. So I just put everything in here so that yeah, I'm just organized. So I also have this little notebook. This is more so for notes that I am taking throughout the day. I really don't put a lot of like patient data in my notebooks just because I take these home. I typically write like patient data either on a piece of paper and then I throw it away at the end of the day. That's typically what I do. So this is really more for me for like things that I'm like learning. So for instance, like the other day I learned about like what dosages we should be using for morphine, fentanyl, oxy, dilaudid. So all of those things, I wrote that down in here. And then I put like no morphine for patients who have ESRD, no fentanyl for patients who have a liver disease. So just like random nuggets of information that I learned throughout the day, I just put that in here. All right, so the next thing that I have is my stethoscope. So I use this in the ED. We have to bring our own. So this is the Littman Classic 3 stethoscope. I got this off of Amazon. It's about $90. So it's pretty affordable, and I've used this all throughout medical school, so I really recommend this one if you're looking for one. It's just like a pretty basic but good quality stethoscope. So then I have my pager. So I haven't used my pager yet because I'm not on ENT yet and I'm not taking call yet, but I have this in here so that I don't lose it anywhere else. I also have some feminine products, and I have some ibuprofen just in case. So on the side pocket here, I have extra hair ties. So I always like to have my hair back when I'm working, but also when I'm in like the OR and in surgeries, you definitely need to have it back. So I'm always forgetting my hair ties. So I just have like a pocket full of them. And this comes in really handy when I forget my hair tie. Okay, so that is it for like the big pocket and the side pockets. In the other side pocket, I always carry my water bottle. I always make sure that I have one just because it's really dry in the hospital, and I feel like it's really easy to forget to drink water if you don't bring your own water bottle. So that's typically what I have on the other side. All right, so now I want to dive into this front pocket. This is where all the good stuff is at. So let me go through this. I kind of have a lot of stuff in here. So the first thing is I have an extra N95 just in case. We have N95s in the hospital and they're very accessible to us, but I just like to carry one, you know, just in case, you never know. Then I have my badge. I have lotion, so this is hand lotion, which if you are a healthcare worker, you know how often we are washing our hands and how often we're using hand sanitizer, so I always like to have some good hand lotion. And then I also have Aquaphor, so I really like to use Aquaphor as a lip balm, and just anytime I have like cracked skin or like a cut, I like to put on Aquaphor. And then I also have some Bactroban. This is just something that was left over, but this is like an antibiotic ointment. We actually carry this a lot when we are on surgery, just because when we dress a patient's wound, sometimes we'll use like bacitracin or Bactroban. So this is pretty handy, especially when you're on a surgical rotation. Then I have a few snacks. So this is one of my favorite protein bars. It's kind of like a waffle protein bar, but it's really, really good. Highly recommend checking those out. I have my parking pass thing here. So this just like opens the garage door, and we do get free parking as residents, which is really nice. I also have my meal card, so we do get a stipend for meals at our hospital, so this is what this is for. I also have another Aquaphor. So this one is specifically for your lips, but this is just like an extra one that I keep just because I really do love Aquaphor, and I actually have like a ton of lip balms. This is a Kiehl's one. I got this one for free actually for something, so I just keep this one as well because my lips get really, really dry. I also have my Apple Watch, so I highly recommend having an Apple Watch if you are in healthcare and you're in the hospital, just because it's really nice to like be able to get your notifications from your phone right to your watch instead of like having to check your phone. I have some cash in here. And then I have a ton of pens. I think this is definitely necessary. So my favorite pens are gonna be this one right here, and I will link these for you guys below, but they are the ones that have like different colors. I feel like these are so popular amongst healthcare workers just because it's nice to like have different colors when you're taking notes. And then I have some basic black pens, and then I also have a highlighter. So these are definitely a must. Then I also have this. This is my light pen. So this is really important, especially as an ENT when we're looking into like little crevices like their mouth, their nose. It's just really nice to have. So I love that one. Then I have a key. This is our key to our resident lounge. For ENT, we have a specific resident lounge that we can go to. So that's that. Then I have these. These are eye drops. So I get really dry eyes. So these are hydrating eye drops that I really love, and I definitely use these a lot more on like night shifts when for some reason my eyes get really dry. I have this, so like extra contact things. I also have extra contacts just in case mine fall out. And then I have more lip balm. So this one is by It Cosmetics. This actually has like a color to it, but it is like a lip balm consistency. So this is in the color Love. So this is also really nice as well. So I think that is it. That is all that is in my backpack. Typically, I also have my glasses, so sometimes I like to switch between contacts and glasses. It just depends on like how dry my eyes are that day. All right, so that is pretty much all that I keep inside of my bag. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did down below in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.